Do you feel stuck? Because you go to your bank, you go to your credit union, all you need is $3,000 and they don't want to work with you and you don't have nobody else to turn to. So who do you turn to? Well, I have some lenders that will help you. Now, please keep in mind, because you have bad credit, the thing about it with these lenders, they are direct lenders, but the interest rates is going to be much higher. But that being said, let's talk about them. The first one you have is River Valley Loans, okay? Now, with River Valley Loans, they loan up to $3,000, right? Now, the good thing about it is that with these type of lenders, is they won't more likely report on your credit report. As a matter of fact, you more likely will never receive a hard inquiry on your credit file. That's the reason this is up here, because these companies, they use the third-party credit bureaus, all right? So those third-party credit bureaus, you have Clarity, which is owned by Experian. You have DataX, which is owned by Equifax. You have FactorTrust, which is owned by TransUnion. So these are direct lenders, all right? They're not third-party lenders. They're not a place where you put your information in and then they sell it. No, these are actual direct lenders that you'll be dealing with, okay? Now keep in mind, like I said, because of these direct lenders, these are tribal lenders. The interest rates are going to be much higher, all right? But hey, when you need money to pay some bills, to fix a car, to get food on the table, hey, in an emergency and the banks don't want to help you, this is the places that you want to take a look at. Now, please keep in mind, these type of lenders, they're not in all 50 states. So when you go to their website, you have to make sure that they represent your state, okay? So that's something that most people look over, and I continue to tell you. Now, you have another one, all right? So number 2 is Birch, okay? Birch Lending, all right? Now, here's the thing about it with Birch Lending. The amount of money that Birch Lending offers is up to $3,000 as well. Okay, the things that you need in order to qualify for these type of loans, you need to have an active checking account, verifiable income, active phone number, active email. Okay, now, like I said, these are direct lenders. They're not shopping your information around. You're dealing directly with them. All right, so that's what makes it different between these and different platforms. So I try to find direct lenders to help people versus just these platforms that are shop your information around. So I hope that this is helping, you know. And besides, if I'm doing a good job as we talk through the video, please leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you ever even used any of these lenders, or are you even familiar with some of these lenders, all right? Now, there's another one called Petria Lending, okay? Petria Lending. Now, here's the thing about it with Petria. Granted, they only loan from $200 up to $2,500, but at the same time, like I said, when you can't go to your credit union, you can't go to your bank, you need somebody to help you. Family members may not be able to help you, so you know that you have a job and stuff, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, but this is what it is that you need to do to find people that are willing to work with you. Even if the interest rates is much higher, at the same time, at least you know that, hey, I'm able to get the money I need so I can move forward. Now, number 4, you have Mento, okay, Mento Lending, all right? Now, with Mento Lending, again, it's another platform, $3,000, all right? So, Mento Lending. Then you have Post Lake Lending. Now, here's the thing about it with Post Lake Lending, just like the others, they are offering you loans from $500 up to $5,000, all right? Now, I have plenty of the lenders that I'll introduce you to that offer up to $5,000, all right? But one of the things I want to tell you all, look, these are very expensive loans, okay? And one of the things I always tell you guys, if you can avoid going to one of these lenders to borrow money and you work a job, go to your HR department go to your HR department, request to file exempt for 3 to 4 months. That way they're not taking out any taxes. In reference to what's going to happen, maybe when you file your taxes, you may not get back a bigger tax refund than you used to, but at the same time, if you need money now that's going to help you pay your bills, I would suggest you going to places, starting out with your HR. Even if you have like a 401k, maybe borrowing the money out of your 401k is cheaper. Or if you contributing to your 401k, maybe you need to stop contributing to your 401k until you get caught up on your bills. All right. Now, here's a little twist for you. Some of you may have a car that's paid off, that has some equity in it, right? So then, or you may have a car that you're still paying on that has an equity in it. Then you may want to look at a lender like Yendo. All right. So with Yendo, they offer up to $10,000, right? They offer up to $10,000 on a credit card. So this may be an assistance to some of you guys as well. I'll put some of the links down below this video. But again, just so you don't feel trapped. Don't forget, like I said, you may have some valuable. You may have stuff that you can go to pawn shop. You may decide, hey, maybe I just need to have a garage sale and just get rid of this. You know, that way you can go on Facebook Marketplace, offer up, Craigslist. You know, get rid of some of that stuff that you're not utilizing, but it has some type of value that can help bring in some money to get some bills. Like I said, this year, going after these type of loans because the interest rates is so high, I would make them my last resort, all right? But I'm giving you these options so you know that, hey, when the banks can't help me, the credit unions can't help me, family members can't help me, I still have an option of where I need to go, all right? So that's the thing about it. Now, you have another one, and that other one is number 7 is LoanAtLast. Okay. Now, here's the thing about it with LoanAtLast. They also offer loans from $200 up to $3,000. All right. So $200 up to $3,000. Again, like I said, those of you that are financially challenged and you can't rely on family members and things of that nature, this is an option for you. Now, here's one hack. Some of you all may already have this and don't know what to do with it. You may have a Home Depot department store card, right? Well, many people are not aware with the Home Depot department store card. Now, this is when you're really in a financial bind, so I wouldn't tell you to just take advantage of this all the time. But with your Home Depot department store card, you can go there, you can buy like a few toiletries, and then you can buy gift cards as well in the same transaction. So it doesn't look like you're trading money for money. But when you get those Visa gift cards, you can actually transfer those over to Cash App or over to PayPal, and then that way you can have access to the money, or you can just use that money how it is. Now, one of the things I would definitely tell you with your Home Depot card, you do not want to max it out because one, again, it can penalize you on the personal side with your personal credit because your debt to income ratio goes up. But at the same time, you don't want to lose that account as well. So you want to be very cautious with it when utilizing. But that is a hack for some of you guys that really need some money. Now, in terms of another one, you have Max Lend, right? So with Max Lend, they offer up to $37.50. Now again, like I said, if you guys ever used any of these lenders, put a comment below. Let me know. How did it work out for you? Were you okay with it? Was it something that you just didn't like because the interest was high? Like I said, these are high interest loans, but at the same time, with the exception of those options that I gave you, and you can't go to friends, family, or the banks, then this is probably your last resort, okay? Unless you have some other skills to where you're able to go around and hustle up some money or whatever, you know, but don't forget, you may have assets that you're just sitting on, but you haven't thought about utilizing those to help pay down some of your debt. All right. So for you guys that may have other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.